I, the Golden Joeblivion. We're back with CK2, Crusader Kings 2. Totally destroyed my intro there. But we're back with Lord Joseph the Tenacious of the Golden Tooth of House Redclaw. And last episode, we had a lot of unfortunate bugs that all seem to coalesce into one or two episodes. That's been kind of frustrating for us. But we've essentially come full circle, and we are once again a part of the Kingdom of the Rock, and we've got our own faction trying to install ourselves as the new king of the Rock. The current king in a regency of 14 years old, so he's actually not that young. King Jaime. Is King Jaime the only son of King Lauren? Yes. No, there's two. Oh, he had a bastard. He's got a bastard, Tyrion Waters. And essentially, not many people like him. Not many vassals actually like King Jaime. And, I mean, King Lauren also kind of fucked up by losing Byford, losing territory for the Rock. That was also pretty embarrassing for House Lannister. So we've at last, I think we're ready to launch our attack on the throne of the Rock. The thing is that we do have more soldiers than the king does, but the AI has this weird thing where sometimes they can just spontaneously summon armies. Or they pull hidden soldiers out of their asses. I'm not sure where they get that from. He also has a lot of gold, so he could actually hire some mercenaries if he wanted to as well. I'm kind of thinking that because he's a regent, it's a regency, so he doesn't really have full command of his armies. We might have a chance that maybe plenty of his vassals will remain independent, but I don't know for sure. I know that we will have our armies, and Castamere, the Reyne, stand with us, but there's other people that aren't. So, for example, Lord Sumner II of Crakehall is actually in the dungeons of King Jaime right now, and so he, I think, would either remain neutral or he'd be forced to raise his armies in defense of the crown. I'm not really sure. I was looking through the list of vassals for King Jaime to see which of them would be willing to join us, either by letting us buy a favor for them, which is kind of costly because most of these lords are going to take 125 gold to buy favors to force them into our faction, which would leave us destitute and broke. I am going to leave the timer going so we can collect some gold as that is all going on. So far, as far as being able to buy favors, we're really not liked enough for that. I mean, Rickard Reyne is with us. Podrick Peckledon will not join us though. That is Sumner Crakehall. This is us. Ossifer Marbrand will not join us. He will not allow us to buy a favor. But we can buy a favor from Lord Humphrey of Cornfield, which is down here. And then we got Tybalt Brax. Let's see, would he buy a favor? Oh, he would. No. Oh, that's Ossifer Marbrand. I just looked at him. Well, okay. I found a promising candidate. Lord Tybalt of the Hornvale. Excellent. Threaten the noble. Yeah, see if we can't leverage him into our cause. Lewis Farman. But now, is he actually going to join our faction? Is he actually going to join? I want to see this get to 200%, though. That's what I want to see. Because once we have 200%, then we for sure are going to be able to take down the king and install ourselves. But one thing I do want to see is I want to see if he's willing to let us be his ward. His guardian. What am I saying? Well, we can't right now because we already have max people. Tywell, Redclaw. Tywell, I'm going to just, right now, let someone else be your liege. Your guardian, I mean. Edwile. Yeah, that'll be fine. Nephew. No. Child would be a hostage in a foreign power. Okay, that's pretty nuanced for a 14-year-old. Anyways, so we still have... Yeah, goddamn. Oh, so the amount of men we have is going down because the king is making more... He's making more soldiers. You know, he's rebuilding his armies. So right now, we are matched completely with the king's forces. Ooh, we have 158 gold. I'd be willing to part with some more gold if we can buy the support. Ooh, Sumner Crakehall has been released. And you have 2,000 men. Lord Podrick, actually. Ooh, he's got a lot of territory. Would you be allow us to... No, he wouldn't. Call vote to fire counselor? Nah. Let's see here. Who else would be good? Humphrey Swift has 3,000 men. We could buy a favor from him, but I don't know if he'd actually join our faction or not. I know Sumner Crakehall would join us. We might... I mean, if we did take out a loan, what would that look like? Take out a loan. Iron Brink. The Iron Bank of Bravos for 100 gold. 108. That might be enough to buoy up our abilities. To buoy up our ability to buy more favors. I've decided to accept your suggestion that Leon and Garmund get married. That's great. Prisoners, still Celia Tully. If we tried to kidnap him, yep. I mean, before the episode started, we had like 120%, and that has gone down. Maester Garland, kidnap you, request council support, buy a favor, no. Well, since this is pretty much the second to last episode, I think we need to launch this shit sooner rather than later, so we're going to play we have to be kind of cavalier about this. Sumner Crakehall, I know for a fact, would be willing to let us buy a favor from him, but he doesn't really have that many men. He's still rebuilding his armies. Yeah. And I think, Sumner, what is your opinion of your liege? Pressed my claim. Raised levies, short reign. Liege is arbitrary, just versus disgruntled. Yeah, Sumner might actually fight for the king. Tybalt Brax is with us. Humphrey Swift, I'm gonna buy a favor from you. This could be costly for us, but it could also give us the edge we need. So it'll be Costumere, it'll be the Golden Tooth, it'll be the Horn Veil, and assuming that House Swift joins us, it'll be down here too. House Crakehall is gonna be over there. They're gonna have Broom over here. The Westerlings paint. The Gold Road. If we get the Gold Road on our side, I'd feel a lot better about all of this. We're probably not going to be able to get Ossifer Marbrand into this. No, he doesn't really like us. Recently, I've noticed the pitiful state of my half-brother, Prince Lucian. Sure. Oh, he has a kid of his own, Rolf Lannister. Oh, of course. Could Rolf marry somebody? Possibly. We don't have anybody. To the most excellent Lord Joseph, may you live in harmony and contentment. I graciously accept your gift. Good. Well, let's see if we can't invite him then. Invite him to the cause. Did he join this on his own? I don't know if he did. Oh, okay, no. We forced him here. Excellent. So we have 130 soldiers, 131% of the king's forces, 23,000 men. And the king can raise 25,000. Yeah, but that's including the 23,000 we're gonna pull from his own forces. His own personal demesne only has 4,000. 20,000 are coming from his vassals. His armies have been spent, but the longer we wait, the stronger his armies are going to get. We have somebody sowing dissent in his realm, right? Yes, we do. Alright, we also need a septon. We probably should be having, Gawain here training our children in how to fight. Go ahead and do that. Even though that may have hurt our personal levies. Did it hurt? Yeah, maybe it did. Maybe it did. Maybe it did a little bit. Leona, you are in... Yes, you were recently red. We probably should throw a wedding for you, but we've got more audacious plans. Rickard, we don't really need you to like us anymore. Not really. But I think we might launch our invasion now. Excellent, he really likes us. 131%. I don't really want to wait any longer. I think we may have to just press... If we got a loan, it wouldn't be enough to buy... Oh, wait, it might be enough to buy... It might be enough to buy another favor, but we would be super broke if we did. Maybe if we wait till the end of the year, just 2 more months, then... I hereby invite you to participate in a tourney of Ashmark, a chance to prove my worth. It's also a chance for me to get injured. Yeah, let's pass on that. We need to conserve our strength. And, I mean, if we did get a loan, it would allow us to raise our soldiers for much longer without having to worry about going bankrupt or anything like that. Because going bankrupt in the middle of a rebellion is really, really poor planning. And we're also really not getting that much... we're really not getting that much gold, all things considered. Alright, so we had a little bit of a hiccup there in the game. It wasn't necessarily a crash. The game just froze at about the 12th month, so I'm not sure what that was about. Very odd, but went ahead and re-invited Lord Humphrey of Cornfield into our factions, and I kind of want to wait till we have some more money before we decide to actually fully rebel. Let's stop swaying, you. God, he's old. He could very well die. He could die, and if he dies in the middle of the war, I wonder if the the Reynes would pull out of our little rebellion. Let's see, who else really likes us? Who else really likes us? I mean, as far as vassals for the king go, your opinion of your liege, 17, negative 84. Tybalt Brax, I believe you're already a part of us. Ossifer Marbrand, maybe you'd like to join us, even though you're kind of a lunatic. I would love to have House Marbrand rebel with us, because then it would be Castamere, Ashmark, and the Golden Tooth. All of our forces would be coalesced roughly together. You know what? Fine, we'll fight your goddamn tourney, you son of a bitch. Unless the game freezes again. In which case, I don't really know any way around that. That could be the end for the series prematurely. An episode early, but it's because of just problems with the game here. That seems to be fine right now. Maybe it froze before because the game just couldn't believe that we somehow sat out of a tourney. Maybe, I don't know. I shall ready my horse. Placing a bet. Yeah, but there's a lot of people here. Well, you bet on the person who's got the highest duel skill, right? That's what you do. Lord John of Stackspear, Sir John. This is a lot of people to look through. Nah, I'll just fight. Your daughter Leona's responding very well to my tuition. Excellent. Tourney Herald announces the competitors. The first tilt begins. And we knock our opponent off. Excellent. It was Sir Tyrion Farron and Lord John Stackspear's turn to joust, but he was grievously injured. Lord John of Brentbrook. All right. For some reason, I was afraid. I thought maybe it was Tybalt Brax, our conspirator. Yeah. So, I mean, we're probably going to have to, after this tourney, rebel, because the king is building up his forces right now, and we're just knocking people on their asses off of their horse. Excellent. I'll see it besides Sir Tyrion Farron. All right, made a new friend. Excellent. You've been declared the winner, defeating Sir Reynard in this joust. Excellent. He fought well. Oh, great. Sir Gawain Corbray is here. Corbray, we need you to train our children. We need you to train Gareth to be a fantastic, formidable fighter. One of the most legendary, hopefully. All right, and then we're over to the next year. This tourney needs to fucking end, and now it's us versus Gawain Corbray. God damn it. If we die, I'm gonna be pissed. As you close in on your opponent, you see an opening. So with a dual skill of 80, we bested... Oh, okay, so he's not quite at his A game like he once was. Yeah, because he's got gonorrhea and he's a drunkard now. Gawain Corbray in this bookmark early on, he's just a beast. But we have bested him. We have bested the legendary Corbray. King Jaime has inherited the city of Lannisport. Oh god, he's shrewd? Shit. Damn you. Damn you. Neglected accounting. Alright. I was at the tournament, and although I did not have an opportunity to distinguish myself in the melee, I was sitting around listening to two knights plot together to advantage themselves in the next bot. I offered some advice. How was I supposed to know? And we lose some intrigue. Anyways, we knock Gawain Corbray off of his horse. You've been declared the winner. We get 20 prestige. I'm kind of hoping... Let's see. Victory is mine. I have defeated all... Who should be in there? All who have stood before me, no one capable of unhorsing me from my fine mount. I have claimed the winner's purse and the adulation of the gallery. We get 25 gold. This must have been a pretty minor... Do I want to share my gold with my son? Well, I could, but, I mean, I kind of need that gold to rebel and get you a higher throne, son, so you'll understand. Hopefully he does. Anyway, so I think we got a strong enough purse. How's our faction standing? Still 121%. We still outnumber him, I think. So I guess when we launch this rebellion, I'm really kind of hoping that a lot of his vassals just stay out of this, but they might not. Demand installation. If he refuses to comply, the faction will rise in revolt. If we get a ransom her for 46 gold, you know what? That might be worthwhile. Getting that little bit of extra gold. If we get a loan, though, and we pay off another vassal to join us, that will make our odds better. But it will make it easier for us to go bankrupt if the war drags on, which, I mean, King Jaime, he's got more than enough gold. He's got more than enough gold to buy as many mercenaries as he wants. I don't know, it seems like a bad idea. And attempting to imprison him and everything also may not be a good idea. Shit. Well, you know what? This series is almost over, so we might as well ball out, right? Might as well just ball out, go out in a big blaze of glory. Blaze of glory. Tourney's finally over. Excellent. And yeah, he doesn't really like us anymore for that. There we go. In fact, I might even be able to... I sincerely ask, be allowed to pursue a career in the... I am not going to lose 10 gold for you. I mean, 125, we can buy another vassal. Buy another vassal. I would honestly like this guy to join us, but he won't, because he doesn't like us enough. So I don't have the gold to make him like us. He can be discouraged from associating with conspiratorial factions. Who is this guy? Sir Cedric of Pendrick Hills. I don't think he's doing anything. What's wrong with Ariana? Oh, she's got all sorts of problems. We will do nothing. Now, I know I have Tywell. Oh, there's Tywell. There we go. Oh, King Jaime. How do we do this? No. Let's pay off one more of your vassals. Sumner Crakehall. Yeah, his armies are kind of decimated. So if the Crakehalls fight for the king, that's fine by me. Lord Jeremy of the Banefort. Quellen Kenning. That's Case. Let's see, you have 900 men. Case is 2.6. Mount Hill has 3.25. That's actually a pretty decent amount. Fair Isle has 1.5. They are with us. Excellent. 22,000. Yeah, we're almost matched. Because he's building his fucking armies. He's rebuilding his fucking armies, son of a bitch. How about Silver Hill? We probably won't be able to buy the favor of someone who is but a child. Really? This guy of the Gold Road, this is the guy I want to buy his favor for. Shit. Sway Lord Podrick. That could take a long-ass time, though. We could get Lord Jeremy of the Banefort, but he doesn't have any men. Maybe it would be better just to get Lord Summoner in our cause. So he really likes us. But he also really likes the king. Taking out Alona as well. Shit. This is a hard choice. This is a hard choice. Alright, go. We'll do it. We'll do it. Fuck it. We'll do it. We're doing it now. Buy that favor, and if he can't join our faction, I will be very upset. Asked to join factions. And he has joined us. And now we have 165%. Now let me just get that loan. Let me get that loan. Take out a loan from the Iron Bank of Bravos for 100 gold. Thank you very much. Now, demand installation of our claimant, which is us. It is we. Demand the installation. He's gonna rebel. He's gonna rebel already. He's going to rebel. So what I want to do is, God, what happened to my armies? Yes. So how many could he raise here? Is he Lord of Lannisport as well? He is. So we're in the unique position where we're going to be able to declare war through the intrigue menu as opposed to going through the regular diplomacy, declare war, whatever. Which means we can move our armies and get ourselves into a position where we're strong from the get-go. And we can position them to where they're going to be in a strong position. Now, the question is, where would that be? The AI has a tendency not to raise their soldiers if they've already got a hostile army on that territory. So if we were to bring our armies onto Casterly Rock, we could essentially make it so that 4,000 soldiers will not be raised there. I don't know why the AI does that. They just don't, or at least in older versions they wouldn't raise their armies in occupied counties. So if we got our armies there, demanded installation, and kept our armies here in Casterly Rock, we probably won't be able to take it. I know for a fact we won't be able to take Casterly Rock, but we can prevent 5,000 soldiers from mustering. Yeah. So I'm just looking now at the vassals that are most likely going to fight for the king. The thing is, though, is that if they go to Casterly Rock, if we march our armies to Casterly Rock, they're going to be surrounded. Our armies will be surrounded. Shit. Yeah, you got 3.25 men. Ashmark would most likely also fight for the king. Maybe. Opinion of predecessor. Fired from the council. Well, Lord Ossifer has no real reason to fight for his king. Or we could be dicks and march to Castamere, and when Castamere raises all of their armies, then we can coalesce our forces very quickly and march on the Lannisters. Although it's gonna take time for them to reach us at Castamere. Or we can move to Goldshire. What has the best defensive terrain? Goldshire's got mountains. Tendring's got mountains. Tarbeck Hall has mountains. I think Goldshire will be better, but again, being able to deny their ability to raise armies is going to be great, but they're going to raise their armies and they're instantly going to attack us and we will be surrounded, so let's not do that. Let's march to Goldshire and have our army's morale at 100%. We can get a feel for how much money we're losing. We're not losing that much money, actually. It's almost one gold a month, though. Yeah, so that's 108 months. 108. We can wage war for 108 months. That's nothing. But we need to get our armies coalesced together. And yeah, they're much smaller than normal. It's probably because I switched Gawain Corbray. I switched Gawain Corbray from training the men to just training the children. Also, we need to make sure we got our commandos and everything. Do we have the best commandos? We need all of these things. And we have to imagine that the Lannisters are going to use their vast gold supplies to, they're going to use their vast gold supplies to recruit even more men. Let's see, leading from the rear, defender. Quellion? Sir Quellion Banefort, I like you. And since we're going to be outnumbered, we probably can goad the AI into attacking us. Which means that if we can get people who are good in defense... Sir Manfred Connington. Alright, how's his army's morale doing? It's good, it's good. Alright, Sir Quellion Banefort has joined us. I believe I invited 3. Sir Manfred Connington, there we go. And there was a 3rd, I believe. There we go. Sir Miles Whitehead. Alright, get you guys into position. Take position. So we got Miles and Sir Edwal Stademon. Yeah, Edmond's a good, he's good too. Quellion and Cleoden, we're going to replace you with Manfred. We're going to keep John, though. John's great as a... Holy shit, Edwile, what am I doing? Right. So Edwile, what we're going to do... Oh, he's a direct flanker and unyielding? What a boss. Alright, put Edwile there. On these smaller flanks, let's have people who are good in defense. Quellion, let's put Miles over here. And then we're going to put Quellion on this flank here. And, you know, if they overwhelm us, they're going to overwhelm us. I'm kind of hoping we can command our allies to attach their armies to ours. And then face the enemy, well, you know, one-on-one. We technically outnumber them by quite a bit, actually. By quite a bit. Fuck it. Do it. Demand installation. A new era is dawning for the Kingdom of the Rock. The Lannisters' days are numbered, and it is the time of the Red Lion. The Red Lions rise. And we're doing this all during his regency. So he himself doesn't even really have command of his armies. Interesting. All right, let's see what happens. Let's see how badly this if we did enough preparation. There we go. Your shameful attempt at blackmail has not succeeded, no matter how many corrupted souls you've enticed to help carry out your plan. I will not give in without a fight. I'd rather die defending what is rightfully mine than war it is. War. Okay. Okay. Lord Joseph Redclaw, I see just cause in your struggle against your enemies. I'll take up arms and stand beside you. Excellent. Okay, so you're supposed to be on my side. Alright, so let's see who we have on our side. We have got Sir Lauren of Fang Tower, Lord Sumner II of Craycall. We've got Lord Humphrey of Cornfield, Lord Tybalt of the Hornvale, and Lord Rickard the Arrogant. So, let's see, Lord Joseph, we even have our own crown. God damn it. We even have our own crown. Our own crown. Right, so what I want to do, allies. Lord Rickard. God, you have so many soldiers. Attach your armies to me. Of the Hornvale, attach your armies to ours as well. Okay, so we've pretty thoroughly split the rock in two. They're marching to Oxcross. I'm looking at the numbers here, and this could be a mistake, but I think we might outnumber them. Well, duh, no shit, we outnumber them. Yeah, it said that in the faction tab. God damn it. But it doesn't take much. It will not take much for bad shit to happen. So what I need everyone who's close to me to merge their armies with ours. In all honesty, I would love to have House Swift and Sumner. Why does Sir Lauren have 0 men? Maybe he just hasn't raised any. Oh, shit. His father was hanged, drawn, and quartered by the king. Ooh. All right. Let's see how this goes. Merge your armies with mine. Lord Ossifer Marbrand's armies are just staying stationary. That works out in our favor. Benton Lake has been a leal and able servant. He's our castellan. I owe him nothing. It is his duty. Okay. We might have to move. So I see 2,000, almost 2,000, low morale soldiers marching in to Sarsfield. Ah. See, we're unyielding, right? Oh, you know I gotta get into this. I gotta get into this war here. I gotta get in this war. I don't know if I should be leading the center, though. Quellian, you're a flanker. Right, so for this time around, we're actually going on the attack, so I'm gonna throw myself into the army here. Miles, can you be replaced with someone who doesn't specialize in defense? No. No, you can't. All right, that's fine. When the movement gets locked for this army here, we're gonna descend upon them with every sword we have. Okay, and it's gonna be locked. It's gonna be locked. Is it gonna be locked? When's it gonna lock? One day. Okay, now march on them. March on them now. Bring all your forces to us. All right, we got some minor fighting happening in the south. I don't like this idea, army of Antario. I don't like you marching up hills. All right. The bulk of the army, the bulk of the Lannister forces are in Oxcross, and we currently outnumber them. We need to descend upon them immediately. So let's go ahead and take this army out here. We're gonna have the Reynes with us. Oh God, we're already taking attrition. Come on, come on. Yes. That's what I want to see. Destroy the Lannisters. Okay, now everyone is with us. They're marching back to Oxcross. That is fine. When is their movement going to get locked? In 5 days? Can we last 5 days? It's only 7.5 attrition. I say. They're marching back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Locked. March in on them. They're going to get hills, but we vastly outnumber them. Problem is... if we get killed in combat. Now, I think we have the best fighters because House Redclaw has been focusing a lot on recruiting those guys. Woo! And King Jaime sits in Casterly Rock. So what we're going to have to do is we just need to decimate all of his forces, and then we can sit outside. Ooh, see? Battle of Mayat, which was down here. Silver Hill. Battle of River Spring. I don't know where River Spring is, but it was the Battle of Sarsfield, the one that we started that's given us the most advantage here. But who knows, the AI can be tricky sometimes. They could come out with some crazy shit. March on them. Show no mercy. Sir Lauren, merge your troops with ours. Yes. And I'll let Craycall and I'll let House Swift do their own thing for now until we need them. March on them, Edmonds. Yes! Yes! Destroy them! Destroy them! Alright, the flank that I'm fighting on is collapsing! We have bested Lord Lewis of Fair Isle! Yes! The Lannister forces are done. There's a man I need to arrest, another I want to assassinate. I will send her for the arrest. Yes! Glorious victory! We may not have been able to get River Run, but we are going to definitely take Casterly Rock before this series is over. We will be the new Lords of the Rock, House Redclaw. I think our war score now is capped at 75 from battles, so we have to start taking territory. But we also need to... God, how are we going to do this now? The Lannister forces have been crushed. How many men do you have? You still have 5,000. He only hired 195. Okay, we can't let them get any kind of momentum. We need to pursue and destroy them. They're going to Lannisport, so let's... Ooh, hold on. Okay, we might want to march this way. I don't want this 1,000 men to die, you know, let's see. Sir Lauren will have the defensive bonus of hills. Yes, but I want Sir Lauren's forces to join our own. I know we're letting a force of 1,600 Lannisters escape, but that's fine. I want to keep this force alive right here. All right. Okay, and we're coming in to reinforce you. See, they're already losing? Yes. Excellent. Easily done. Now, they're going to be attacked by Lord Summoner Crakehall. Okay, so now what we need to do is we need to start occupying territory. Where do they have the lowest garrisons? It's imprisoned by Lord Harwin of Costamere. Lord Harwin of Costamere. Lord Rickard died. Lord Rickard the Arrogant was killed in personal combat in the midst of battle by Master Lewis of Goldbarrow. Wow. How did that happen? Did he have a dual skill? Well, it's 0 now. He's dead. Lord Harwin has taken over for Lord Rickard of Costamere, and he has honored his allegiance, his father's allegiance in this war to overthrow the Lannisters. So I'm going to go sway Lord Harwin. Jaime Reyne. I mean, we could betroth Jaime Reyne. Jaime Reyne to Elena Redclaw, and he would agree to that. I think he knows we're going to be the future king, so he's going to have his son betrothed to the future, one of the future princesses of the Rock. So it'll work in his favor. Leona Redclaw is still married to a nobody, Garmund, our son-in-law. But with the war going vastly in our favor right now, I don't really see any way we could lose. What kind of attrition are we dealing with here? I might actually make the armies. I might disband some of the armies here. You know, go through here and, you know, maybe unattach them, just so they can run around doing their own thing. Lord Harwin has 11,000. He has 11,000. Are his men here? Oh, they are. Army of Lord Peter. Castamere. All right, do you have your soldiers raised? You are also being sieged by raiders. We should help him with that. But ladies and gentlemen, the war for the Rock, and I'm coming out of focus. The war for the Rock has begun, and we have dealt a crushing blow to the Lannisters. King Jaime's days are numbered, and House Redclaw is ascendant, and the next and final episode, we will take what is rightfully ours, the throne of the Rock, and House Redclaw will be rulers from this point on. Hear us roar. Actually, that's not our house name, it's something else, but I've already forgotten it. If you enjoyed the episode, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and share the video. I've been the Golden Joeblivion. This has been Lord Joseph the Tenacious, the future king of the Rock, and until next time, I will see you all later.